Okay, so let's name the series which is given to you as S, and S is equal to sine alpha plus sine alpha plus beta plus sine alpha plus 2 beta plus so on till sine alpha plus n minus 1, and there's a bar here and beta. So this is a repetitive series. That's why it's there's a bar here. Now what you can do is multiply both sides with 2 sine beta by 2. Okay, so if you multiply both sides by sine beta by 2, so there is 2s sine beta by 2 here in the LHS part. In the RHS part, there is 2 sine beta by 2 in every part of the series. So there is 2 sine alpha sine beta by 2, 2 sine alpha plus beta and sine beta by 2, then sine alpha plus 2 beta multiplied by sine beta by 2, and so on. Okay, so to every part of the series, 2 sine beta by 2 will be multiplied. Now I'll write it separately, which is 2 sine alpha sine beta by 2 can be written as cos alpha minus beta by 2 minus cos alpha plus beta by 2, because sine 2 sine c sine d is cos c minus d minus cos c plus d. Okay, so this is the thing. Next part of the series that we have is 2 sine alpha plus beta and sine beta by 2, correct? So this can be written again as cos alpha plus beta minus beta by 2 minus cos alpha plus beta plus beta by 2. Okay, can you see this cancelling out? So there's, in this format only, you can see several things cancelling out. That's the whole proof. Okay, so in the last, what you will get is, after adding, you will get cos alpha plus beta by minus cos alpha minus beta by 2, which is there in this thing, and the last part of the function, which is minus cos a plus 2n minus 1 beta by 2. So you can do this as a homework. This proof, I have explained it to you how it works. You can go again and do it. Why I'm telling you to do it again? Because if you do it, then you'll remember the formula easily. Okay, if in case if you forget it in exam, then you'll be able to do it again and see if your answer is correct or not, right? Okay, this was your type 1, which is summation of trigonometric series. For type 2, you just have to only learn that for an n-sided regular polygon, n-sided means it can be of any side, sum of all the exterior angles. What is exterior angles? So suppose the polygon given to you here is something like this. Okay, so if I just draw a straight line here in the downwards, this is the exterior angle for this angle. So similarly, I can draw exterior angle here, I can draw exterior angle here, and then I can draw exterior angle here again. So sum of all these exterior angles is equal to 2 pi.
Ma'am, is it regular polygon or?
Yeah, regular polygon. Okay. The value of one exterior angle is 2 pi by n. So no matter how many sides of polygon it is, 2 pi by n is the one exterior angle. Value of one interior angle will be pi minus 2 pi by n. So because suppose this was your situation and this is 2 pi by n, since a straight line is equal to 2 pi, so what is the value of this? Straight line is equal to pi, so what is the value of this angle? pi minus 2 pi by n. This is your interior angle. Sum of interior angles will be pi minus n by 2. Pi multiplied by n minus 2. So what you can do is, you have got this much value, you can just multiply this by n. If you multiply this value, which is one interior value, one interior angle value, if you multiply it by n, what do you get? Pi n minus 2 pi. Can I take pi outside? N minus 2. Okay, so that ends the topic here, all the topics that I had to do, and rest is your part. You have to do all the questions here in the PDF. There are 37 pages, and every illustration you have to do, every example you have to do, because this is the least in trigonometry that you could do. Okay, so next part of trigonometry will cover your equations. So in equations and equations is your next part in trigonometry, that I'll start in the next class, because if I start now, there makes no sense and you'll forget it by next class. So the flow will break. So Gaurav sir, can I end the session here? Hello, Gaurav sir. Hello. 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 Hello, Gaurav sir. Okay, let's do the questions which Preeta had doubts in, and she asked me. Let's start, Preeta. You had doubt in the seventh question, right? Open the PDF. Okay, so seventh question says, if x comma 3 and 3 comma 5 are the extremities of a diameter of a circle with center 2 comma y, then the values of x and y are. So it's easy, Preeta. Here what you have to do is, if the extremities point of a diameter is given, then I have told you how to write the equation of a circle. How do you write the equation of the circle if extremities are given?
X minus x1.
Yeah.
X minus x1. Ma'am, she can't hear you.
Preeta, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, how do you write an equation of the circle if you know the extremities of the diameter? Can you hear me, Preeta?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the equation of a circle if extremities of diameter are given. Tell Sanjana, you know the answer?
X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2.
So what you can do here, Preeta, is You can write x minus x1 multiplied by x minus x2 plus y. There's a plus here, right, Sanjana?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So y minus y1 and y minus y2 is equal to is equal to
0.
0. Okay. So x minus x1, your value of x1 is x. So if they have taken x, so take another variable here. That will be really good. Let's take capital X here. So convert our variable of the function as capital X and capital Y, because they have taken already small x and small y. So x minus small x minus 3 plus capital Y minus 3 and capital Y minus 5. Okay, now you solve this equation, you will get x square and x into x and 9 plus 3x. So you get and okay. Now convert this equation into the format of x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. How will you do it? Club the ones which are of the same variable type. So if I have a x here and I have a x here, I can club this. I can take this as minus of x plus 3. I can write like this. Okay, so club the ones which are together and convert it into this format. Once you have converted into this format, we know for this format the center of the circle is minus g comma minus f, and compare it with the centers given. What is the center of the circle given? 2 comma y. Is that fine? What was the next doubt? Question number 13.
Question number 13.
If the equation this is equal to 0 represent the circle, then the values of p and q are. Okay. So how did we learn the equation of the circle as? What should be the equation of the circle here?
X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0.
If at all here they have given the coefficient, how can you eliminate the coefficient? If x square and y square had the same coefficient, then you can divide the whole equation by that coefficient so that x and y coefficient becomes equal to 1. Correct? So if I say you have this equation as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. So 3y square is given to you. If x square also had a 3 in its coefficient thing, then I can divide the whole equation by 3. So that will fetch me x square plus y square plus 2 by 3 gx plus 2 by 3 fy plus c by 3 is equal to 0. This still becomes the equation of the circle. So the coefficient of x should be 3. And what is the value of q? How can you determine the value of q? How can you determine the value of q? Anyone? It's really easy in this.
And q is what here?
q is given as so the equation that is given in the question is px square plus 2 minus qxy plus 3y square minus
So
6.
2 minus q will be 0.
Correct. Why is it 0, Preeta? Tell me. Now you should tell me the reason. Nobody else.
Because xy doesn't, there's
Yes.
no term as xy in the
Yeah.
equation.
Because the equation that we studied for a circle does not contain any xy format, does not have any xy part in that equation. So this xy value should be 0. So q should be equal to 2. Solves the question, right? What was your next doubt?
16.
16. The circumcircle of quadrilateral formed by the lines this is. Okay. I had shared it with, I think, Sanjana. Same answer, same question. Let me just check.
Yes, ma'am. You sent it to me.
Yes. Question number 16. Okay. So if you plot these lines, which is x is equal to a, x is equal to 2a. So how are you going to plot the lines here? How is x is equal to 8 look like? So x has some value which is equal to a, right? So it's equal to
Arrow.
a for anything of y sort. My writing is not clear in this. Sorry. So this is x is equal to a. Similarly, what is x is equal to 2a? Which is 2a. X is equal to 2a type, right? Now, what is the next line given to you? Um, is it minus 2a given in the question? No, x is equal to a, x is equal to 2a, y is equal to minus a, and y is equal to a. Okay. So y is equal to a and y is equal to minus a. So y is equal to a is like this, and y is equal to minus a is like this.
It's not. It's x is equal to a and minus 2a.
Yeah, so this is x is equal to a, this is x is equal to 2a, this is y is equal to 2a, and this is y is equal to, sorry, y is equal to a and y is equal to minus a.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
These are the lines given in the question. Okay, so this is a, and 2a, right? Now, the question is asking the circumcircle. So what is a circumcircle? That passes through these four corners. Now, my writing won't be clear in this, but please understand. Circumcircle is something like this. So what is the radius of a circumcircle? So if I draw a diameter diagonally from here to here, the center must lie somewhere in here, but the diameter that is touching from one corner to the other corner will be considered as the diameter of the circle. So the final question here is that you have to find the distance between a comma a and 2a comma a. You know the distance formula? Divided by 2, you will get the radius of the circle. Okay. Next question, Preeta. What was your next question?
55.
What?
Question 55.
55. Okay. A pair of tangents are drawn from the origin to the circle. This the equation of pair of tangents is. um I think I have solved this question to someone. Question number 55. Anybody remembers? No, I think. Okay, I'll solve this question for you and give you the solution. What was the next question? So if anything that can be done easily here, I can solve this. Um, 55, and what was the next question, Preeta?
Question number 68.
68. Okay. Now this I have in the topic also I have told you if the circles intersect at real and different points, then how can you find the value of r? Tell me. So okay, I'll put this question up in the whiteboard and tell me what did I tell you while I was teaching this topic? So you have to tell here the value of r.
Mom, these are two circles, right?
Yeah, these are two circles which intersect. So you have to tell me the value of r, which is real and distinct.
So, um, Mom, they've not given how many. So it'll be 2 points that they intersect at?
Yeah, circle will be intersecting at 2 points. So if this is a circle and this is circle, they are intersecting. There are
Yeah.
2 points possible. So
So
you have to
R1,
tell me the value of r for these points to be real and distinct.
but they'll have two different. Oh, okay. R2 we have to find. All right. Ma'am, do we get a condition for this? So r less than 16?
Just a minute. I'll give you a hint for this question because you just have to think it through. It's really easy. Uh, x square, y square minus 20x and 36 is given to you. Okay. So what you can do here is you can first of all make it as x minus a whole square type question and y minus b. This is the first thing that you have to do. So something you'll get here is r square. So this is not, I'll take it as capital R. So these values you will get. You will get it in the form of equation if you convert this equation to this. First step. Okay. Second step, what you have to do after you have formed this equation and you have the next equation to be x square plus y square is equal to r square. So the center of this circle is, the second circle is 0 comma 0,
Origin. Yeah.
right? And you have it r radius. And the next circle is somewhere here, and you'll get the center of the circle as a comma b. So with the distance formula, what you can do is, you know the radius of this circle. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
this distance and this radius, you can just apply a condition here that if this
R1.
distance, yeah, what, tell me.
R1 minus R2 less than C1, C2.
That's what I even taught you when I was teaching the intersection of circles. Okay, understood, Preeta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so go through it once again and tell me that if you have got the answer to this question. If you have not got, then I'll send you the written solutions. I don't mind. But the thing is, see, all these questions now, you should, uh, when you see, there are topics written in the level 1 that these questions belong to these topic. So I have, whenever I have taught you some topic, I have written name on it, or I have told you that this is this topic. So go through that topic once again, revise it. So if you are still not getting it, then I'll pakka write the answers and I'll send it to you like that. Okay. Even I was thinking that since Gaurav sir is not replying, I was thinking that I can have this class only with Preeta and I can just discuss these questions with her. But it is okay. It's a revision for all of you also to, again revise these questions. Okay. What was the next doubt, Preeta?
Question number 69.
69. 69 says the number of common tangents that can be drawn to the circle, this and this. So how will you find the common tangents? How can you find out the common tangents? I'll write this here so that everyone can see this question. Okay. Tell me, anyone who knows the answer for this question, or a hint or a way that we can solve this question?
Um, we can find C1, C2, and then R1 and R2, and find one of
Yes.
the conditions if it
Good, good, good.
satisfies.
So what you can do is you can find the center of circle 1 and you can find the center of circle 2. Okay, so once you have find the center of both the circles, what you can do is you can multiply both of them. You will find C1 C2. Okay, so you can check if C1 C2 is greater than R1 R2, is equal to R1 R2, is less than R1 R2. So in that there are three conditions that I have given to you again. Okay, so that will give you the answer if the circles have common tangents, does not have common tangents, or what is the scenario. So I'll tell you the conditions once again. C1 C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. Then there are three common tangents possible. If C1 C2 is equal to R2 minus R1, then one common tangent possible. If circles do not touch each other, then four common tangents are possible.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Ma'am, C1, C2 we find using distance formula.
Yeah, C1, C2 is the distance formula.
Okay. And when they ask common tangents, do we include imaginary tangents?
No, there are no imaginary tangents possible. So if you say there are two names in tangents, the one you can say is direct common tangent, and one is the normal tangent that we say the tangent is. So if there are two circles like these, this is a bigger one and this is a smaller one, if I say, and there's this point here from which I'm drawing circles, so I can draw a tangent like this, and if this circle is bigger, this tangent touches this circle also, and a tangent like this. So these are two tangents which are common tangents possible for these two circles. The direct common tangent will be here. Mm, just a minute. So what was the scenario once again? Now, these are not touching each other, correct? So the tangents possible will be like this also. I'm sorry if it is looking like a chord, but I'm trying my best to draw a tangent. Okay, so this can be one, two of the tangents, and this can be two of the tangents like this. Okay, and for the one which is only touching each other, so this is the direct common tangent possible. So here are two direct common tangent possible and two normal tangents, common point tangents. Here one direct common tangent possible, and and this stands for this also. Okay, fine. What was the next doubt, Preeta?
Question 75.
Which one?
75.
75. The equation of the circle whose diameter is the common chord of the circle, this and this. It'll be good if I send the answer to this question. So there are two questions that I have to send the solutions for. I'll send the solutions for these two. Okay, because these are lengthy ones. And what was the next out?
81.
81. Angle of intersection of two circles. Okay. Two given circles, this and this, will intersect each other orthogonally only when. So what is the condition of orthogonality? What is the condition for orthogonality?
2G1, 2G1G2 plus 2F1F2
Good.
is equal to C1 plus C2.
Nobody has revised circles. Why so? Should be done by now, no? So the condition of orthogonality is 2G1G2 plus 2F1F2 is equal to C1 plus C2. Only Sanjana has revised circle. She has done all the question in circle. Nobody else has done. So G1 will be the center of the first circle, X coordinate. G2 is the X coordinate center of the second circle. F1 is the X Y coordinate center of the first circle. F2 is the Y coordinate center of the second circle. C1 and C2 are the constants in the equation for the first circle and the second circle. Okay, now we had the equation like x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2f5. But here 2g is replaced by only a and 2f is replaced by only b. So what will you do? How will you find g and f? That also you tell me. Otherwise, I don't know what will be the answer. When it was 2g, we wrote 2g divided by 2 and added a minus here. So we will do a by 2 and will include a minus here. So centers are minus a by 2 and minus b by 2 for the first one. Similarly, for the second one, what will be the answer?
Minus d by 2 minus e by 2.
Yes. So minus d by 2 minus e by 2. Centers of the second circle. Okay, Preeta. So this is your condition. Note down this and just do it again, this question. Next question, next doubt, Preeta. What was your next doubt?
That's all, ma'am.
That's all. So I have to send you two questions, which is 75 and
55.
55. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it by tonight and I'll send it to you. Rest all, I have received only 3 doubts. I mean, 3 people have only contacted me for the doubts. 4 actually. One is Nihar, one is Sanjana, one is Khushi, and one is Preeta. What about other people? Are you not doing it? Or you have done all the questions, I have not found even one doubt? Fine, it's up to you. Like if you feel like doing it, then do it, because your exam is near. Questions alone. Okay, so if you're not asking the doubts now, will create a problem then. You'll always have this phobia of maths and nobody can just get rid of it.
Ma'am, the meeting is going to end.
Yeah, fine, I'm done with the class, so I'm leaving the session. You all also can leave. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
and do this trigonometry PDF. We'll discuss it in the next class. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
bye. Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
welcome.